Hi, everyone. Hello. My name is Roee, and I'm thrilled to be here with you to speak about how can we turn rejected games into successful ones. Let me see just that it works. Yeah, now it works. So how to take a rejected game by a publisher and turn it into a successful business. I'll start by giving you a super quick introduction about myself. So I'm the founder and CEO at OVIVO Games, a publishing house. It's actually my second company within the gaming industry, and with over a total of 10 years in the field, I really hope to add value to this, to each and every one of you in the next 30 minutes. Let's start by showing you what OVIVO is doing first. So OVIVO is a publishing house, startup company that is actually empowering gaming studios and help them generate profits and sustainable business based on their games. We're based in Tel Aviv, Israel, and I think now we're ready to start. But I will try to make it a bit more interactive. After all, you have to lunch and everything. So let's start with a quick, short game. Please raise your hand if you are a gaming studio that tried to publish a game within a publisher in the last 2 years. All right. Awesome. Okay. It was level 1, okay? Keep your hands up. But the next level is to ask you, how many of you generated more than $50,000 from this game? Awesome. Lucky. Lucky guys. Great. Level 3 is same question, but just keep your hands up if you generate more than $100,000. Awesome, we have one. So you can skip this session, two, sorry. You can skip this session. I think you know how to do it. No, I'm joking. You can make more. And I think this is it was a nice game because it means that you're going to have, I hope, a lot of value from this session. So let's start by understanding the relationship between the publisher and the developer. So obviously, thousands of studios develop thousands of small games a year and then look for a publisher to publish the game. On the one hand, we have the developer, knows how to create great games. You already know that. On the other hand, we have the publisher that is responsible to invest user acquisition, fund the game, run a lot of A/B tests on the game, and hopefully together scale and generate profits together. Now, this is how the partnership looks. There is the publisher perspective and there is the developer perspective most of the time. This is how it looks. When I'm speaking about publisher, I mean the mainstream publishers. So let's start to dig into it, into these differences. So the publisher perspective, in terms of operation, the publisher manages a huge operation. Let's say hundreds of employees, while the studio is much lean, like having much lean headcount, much lean operation. So this is one big difference between the publisher and the developer. Second difference is its main activity. The publisher mainly tests a lot of games a month and focus only on the ones that really meet super hard KPIs. On the other hand, the studio, the developer, main activity is to create 3 to 5 different prototypes per month, mainly paper prototype model, or alternatively work on a full game that will take a little bit more than a month, but this is the scale. The scale is very, very different. And the business plan is also very different. The publisher is aiming for 7 figures from a game, while the studio's business model is much like, moderate goal, like 4 to 5 digits, sustainable income that actually the business plan of the developer. So once we understand that the publisher and the developer have a different perspective most of the time, we need to understand that different perspectives produce different goals. And now let's start play another really quick game, hyper casual after all. So let's make a quick game. What are the chances to publish a game? What do you think? 20%? No. All right, maybe 10% chance to publish a game? No, okay, you know the industry. Maybe 5%. Okay, around 1% maybe? Yeah. Yeah. So this is the hard reality. About 1% of the games are basically published, while 99% of the games are rejected. Now, this is something very important to understand. 99% rejected doesn't mean that these games can't generate profits. The reason that 99% of the games are rejected is because they are not profitable enough for the publisher. Again, I'll repeat, they are not profitable enough for the publisher, but it doesn't mean that it can't generate profits for the developer. So what we did at OVIVO is that we decided to investigate these 99% of games. And we realized that about 20% or up to 20% of the games can be profitable and generate profits for the developer and for the publisher, which means millions of dollars are left on the table for you guys. Well, also for us, but for you and for us. And that's very interesting, and that's the good news about it. So that led us to develop the Game Changer program, which is dedicated for this type of games. Let's see the concept of the Game Changer. First, of course, I didn't mention it, but Game Changer program help you double or increase the ability to publish the game by 20 times, which is mind-blowing. By the way, I'm going to share with you in the next slide some real case studies with real revenue data from games that we published on February and what happened after a month. From 0 to, let's see what we managed to do in a month with these games. But let's start with the main differences between the Game Changer program and the mainstream publisher program. So first, let's speak about the CPI goal. So we, on the Game Changer program, looking for LTV higher than the CPI, regardless of the market, regardless of the marketing channel. So we run campaigns on many different marketing channels, different networks, in many, many different other countries, not necessarily US, because we believe that the world is much wider and there are a lot of opportunities out there. The mainstream publisher will test mainly in Facebook, US, measure 30 cents, hoping to generate 30-cent CPI in the US. This is one change. Second one is that we publish full games, rather prototypes. Full games, we believe that full games can be optimized. We run a lot of A/B tests. We improve level funnel, engagement rate, and usage rate on different ad placement, retention, churn rate between the levels, etc. Fatui. With prototypes, you can't do a lot. Like, okay, there is a prototype, short period of play time, and there is not much to do with a prototype. That's another difference. The third difference is about our goal. Remember the slide about the different perspectives? So we aim to generate 4 to 5 digits profits from the game, which is exactly the same like the developer wants to. And of course, we never say no to more profits, But this is not our end goal. It will be a side effect. We'll do a good job, we'll increase the profits. But 4 to 5 digits is definitely something that will help you guys increase your business, hire more talent developers, hire more greater team, increase your portfolio, and make it time after time after time. And of course, all these differences end up with 20 times higher chances to publish a game and generate profits. So let's see. Okay, I promised to share with you some real data. So from 0 to hero. So this is not a hero yet, okay? It's from 0 to $9,000. All these examples are games that were rejected more than 3 times by any other publisher. So they were sure this game can do nothing. We took them, published them on February, and now I'm showing you what happened a month after. So in February, Hero Castle, this game generated obviously nothing. We just launched the game. A month after, reached almost $9,000 with 46,000 new users, which is nice, but one may claim it's still not that impressive, and I agree, it's not impressive. It's just the beginning, by the way, but it's okay beginning. What about this, Stickman Path, another game that was published in February. 1 month after, $35,000. Interesting. Game that was rejected 4 times. The developer was sure it's not going to make anything, nothing, and after 1 month, I'm pretty sure that for some of you guys in the audience, this number means something. What about this? Screenshot from the platform. After 1 month, from 0 to 50,000. Again, games that were, this game was also rejected 5 times by any other publisher. And this is just the beginning, because these 3 games are on their way to become heroes. Now you probably curse, how does a hero looks like? So here it is. No. Here it is. This is how hero looks like. A hero for us is game that have sustainable revenue month by month. What you see here is Prison Escape. It's a game that we published a year ago. Here I'm just showing you what happened in the last 6 months. This is the revenue. As you can see, stable line, around $55,000 a month. It's not going to end next month. It's going to remain like this for the next year. And by doing so, we increase the chance to